Hello there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of Marvel Ultimate Alliance. As I continue my story in progress, I will talk a little bit shortly, but first let's talk to Black Widow, please.
Yes? Can I help you?
What do we know about the Mandarin?
He is a genius who has developed 10 rings of power from alien technology. His palace in the Valley of Spirits is protected by a gigantic robot known as Ultimo.
How dangerous are these rings of power?
Very. But Iron Man could fill you in on the specifics. He and Mandarin have been arch enemies for years.
I am Iron Man! What do you expect? Look at me! I'm wearing the iron suit like a Power Ranger, only it's called Iron Man. What is the Valley of Spirits again?
It is a valley in mainland China, where Mandarin discovered the wreckage of an ancient starship.
What species built the starship?
The Axankar, dragon-like creatures from the planet Maklu 4. Their technology is still centuries ahead of us.
Wow, that's impressive. I thought my technology's even better. What did the Mandarin do with the alien technology?
He reassembled it in a deserted castle in the Valley of Spirits. And while working with this advanced machinery, he also discovered the Maklu and power rings.
What are those?
They were intended to serve as energy sources for the warp drive engines of the alien starship. But Mandarin converted them to his own twisted needs.
I see. So the Vision needs a... Yeah, I
My
already said that.
You are most welcome.
Thanks. By the way, pizza's here. Sorry.
While you're at Mandarin's palace, I need you to bring back the latest Ultimo schematics.
But why did the Mandarin steal that tome from Atlantis again?
No one's sure. Tome of Asarius is an ancient mystical text that explains alternate dimensions.
Which dimensions?
It deals primarily with Mephisto's realm, the Halls of Fear, and the Shadow Realm.
Great. We're gonna go on an all-way trip around the world. Are we any closer to figuring out that the Masters of Evil plan?
All we know is that they've taken the Super Soldier Serum, the Mutant Amplifier, and the Tome of Asarius.
How do these items fit together?
That's the question everyone's trying to answer. So far, we don't even have a guess. And that's why you're going to talk to Mandarin.
He's not easy to talk to, but sure, I'm on it. So how are things at Atlantis right now?
According to Namorita, Masonic emitters are completely destroyed and the Atlanteans have begun cleanup of their city.
Are the Atlanteans angry with us?
No, quite the opposite. They're grateful. They understand you had to battle them to save their city from Atuma.
Thank you, Colonel Fury.
Certainly.
Never thought a hero's work will never go as a dying profession. Sorry, that was not twisted. Okay. Vision. Vision!
Welcome. Do you have a question for me?
Sure, why is Deadpool hovering himself in midair? That's just plain creepy. Who is the Mandarin again?
He was the son of one of the richest men in China, but he was orphaned at an early age and was raised by an aunt who despised the world.
Isn't he a genius?
Yes, something of a scientific wonderkind. Mandarin attended very prestigious schools both in China and abroad.
Why did he go to the Valley of Spirits?
There was a change in the power structure of China, and Mandarin lost all of his wealth and power. Anxious to return to that lifestyle, he ventured into the Valley of Spirits in hopes of making a major discovery.
So, what is the Valley of Spirits again?
It is an area in China that had long been deserted. There, Mandarin located the shattered hulk of an ancient alien starship.
Who built the starship?
The Axankar, dragon-like creatures from the planet Maklu 4. Within the ship, Mandarin discovered advanced technology he was able to turn to his own uses.
Thank you, Vision.
I am glad to be of assistance.
That was so creepy how he hovered himself in the air. That was so creepy.
Hi, it's good to see you.
What do you know about Mandarin's rings of power?
They're advanced technology that Mandarin took from the wreckage of an alien starship. He adapted them to serve as weapons.
What do they
They
do?
offer a wide range of attacks, from force fields to ice blasts to disintegration beams. They make Mandarin a very dangerous man.
I see. So, what is Ultimo?
That's a robot created by Mandarin to battle Iron Man. It's huge from what I hear.
I am Iron Man if you're talking to me right here. What does this robot do? Anyways, little sir.
Ultimo's programmed to destroy all life in its path. The skin covering the robot is virtually indestructible, and its power source is nearly limitless.
You forgot to say please.
Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away.
Yep.
No problem.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow. That was just kinda... That was interesting. I have no idea how that works. Very interesting indeed. Hey, look at me. I've landed. So, yeah, Saori was following me in action up close. I told her to... I know you want to see me up close in action, but I care about your safety first. Go. I want you to be at a safe distance so I can focus the fight. And she'll say, okay. So, not to mention Glitter Lucky protecting me from the fallen debris ever since back in Arkham City. And plus, Sailor Venus kinda search for any survivors from the city of Atlantis, if those who are not brainwashed. So yeah, and they knew the truth about why that Dark Glitter Lucky is now a part of my life force, which is my own health. Well, she is. I already told everybody about this. She will not go away because right now, as long as she remains inside my life force of my own soul, well, it's alright, hunky-dory, as long as I make peace with her. But if she kind of goes away, then guess what? I dropped a zero and then myself would end completely. Alright, use Iron Man Lab. This should be interesting. I have not gone this way before. Alright.
Nice going, moron. You gave me the wrong password.
You mind rephrasing that statement and you're talking to Iron Man here? I could get you fired.
Sorry? Look, that password you gave me for the SHIELD files was wrong. I tripped security as soon as I logged on. But I managed to get your data.
What did you find out?
You are gonna love this. The Imperium, it's a SHIELD think tank. You know, one of those places where they get geniuses together.
Any idea what the Imperium think tank is for?
No. But I can find out by hacking into the SHIELD priority database. But I need help from one of the few guys who can crack that code. CB Cebulski, or a guy named Baroge.
Why don't you ask them anyways?
I need you to talk to Hank Pym and find out which of those two guys I can trust.
Oh boy. Do I always have to babysit and water carry all the time? Hey, it's Jarvis.
Greetings. I trust all went well in Atlantis.
How are things going, Jarvis?
All this commotion with the SHIELD personnel has me somewhat flustered, I'm afraid. And then there's the matter of the seedy characters lurking about.
What do you mean, Weasel?
Yes, I find this Mr. Weasel to be quite unnerving. You never know where he's gonna pop up next.
Sorry, Jarvis, but Weasel needs to be our little secret.
Not to worry. The SHIELD personnel will not find out about him from me.
Have any SHIELD personnel coming through here?
They haven't set foot in this area. I think Colonel Fury and his people prefer to stay near their equipment.
But you'll let us know if any of them comes through here.
You have my solemn word on it.
Thanks, Jarvis.
It was my pleasure.
Oh boy. I know Saori is watching me up close and from afar because she will never leave me alone. Why?
I am glad we were able to help the Atlanteans. While Namor is somewhat headstrong, he is a good ruler.
How did you become the ruler of Wakanda?
My father, T'Chaka, was the king before me, but he was killed protecting our country's vibranium from Ulysses' claw.
Weasel's glitching, you know, so you inherit the title?
No, it was not that easy. First, I had to battle 6 of Wakanda's greatest warriors, and then I had to locate a very rare heart-shaped herb. After that, I was named ruler of Wakanda and the Black Panther.
That's interesting. So what is vibranium?
It is a very rare metal that absorbs any type of vibration, from sound waves to the explosion of a bomb.
That sounds like that would come in very handy.
Indeed, it is woven into the fabric of my suit, and was used in the manufacture of Captain America's shield.
Has anyone ever stolen your vibranium?
Many have tried. All of them have failed at the hands of the Black Panther. Although Mandarin did come close once.
When did Mandarin try to steal the vibranium?
Actually, his scheme was far more diabolical. He wanted to convert the vibranium into an element that would melt all metal on Earth. Luckily, he failed.
Thanks, Black
You
Panther.
are quite welcome.
Do not like the Weasel Boy. Hey, look, it's your sensational friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. What's up, Spidey? Even though I am one.
Hey, how's it going?
Did you hear about the Imperium?
That it's a think tank? Yeah. But the big question is, what are they thinking about?
How do you figure that?
Well, are they good guys who are helping humanity? Or are they bad guys who are coming up with new reality shows for TV?
10-4. And usually that would boost up the ratings. How did you become Spider-Man?
It's the same old story you've heard 100 times. Boy gets bit by radioactive spider, boy gets spider superpowers, boy becomes world's most popular crime fighter. You know how it goes.
No way. I'm wearing an iron suit that gives me super strength and shoots powered lightning bolts and laser blasts and firing my repulsor rays and my unibeam.
Yes way. Only problem is, I can't spin webs. I had to create wrist devices to do that. You wouldn't believe how expensive web fluid is.
I could cover for you, but you gotta work for me first. You don't like S.H.I.E.L.D., do you?
Can't say that I'm a big fan. Maybe it's my loner state of mind, but large military groups like S.H.I.E.L.D. make me very paranoid. Maybe I'm just jealous of their limitless budget. I mean, they have their massive helicarrier and Omega base. I don't even have a Spidey-mobile.
Well, you might get one soon from Marvel Legos.
You know me. I'm just here to help.
Way to go, Spidey. I'll see you later.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm Iron Man. Have you forgot that we're friends? Have you heard about the Black Widow?
Yes. People are saying she was trying to get information to Doom during the helicarrier battle, but I don't believe it.
She's looking mighty guilty, Cap.
There's still not enough evidence to convince me, and if you can't convince me, Fury will never believe you.
You got to say please. If you fought in World War II, how come you were so young?
While attempting to stop a missile heading for London, I fell into the ocean and was frozen. I stayed that way until they fished me out decades later.
That's incredible.
Yes, I'm sure it was the super soldier serum that kept me alive. But I've got to tell you, it's been quite a shock getting used to these modern times. I've yet to figure out VCRs.
Didn't you have a sidekick?
Yes. His name was Bucky. He was a great kid and a great friend.
What happened to him? Since I did met him!
He died in an airplane explosion. Or it's assumed he did. His body was never found.
Thanks, Captain.
Anytime, friend.
Ooh, it's Elektra!
Hi, what's new?
What do you think of this Imperium
That
news?
the Imperium's a think tank? I think it doesn't look too good for Black Widow.
Why do you say that?
Isn't it obvious? The Black Widow was trying to get information to Doom when she got caught in the explosion on the helicarrier.
Is it true that you've died?
Yes. Bullseye attacked me to prove that he should be the Kingpin's #1 assassin. In the end, he killed me with my own sai.
How did you come back, even though it's kind of creepy?
Several people tried to resurrect me. Eventually, someone succeeded. But it was Daredevil who really saved me. He gave me back my soul.
Tell that to Dark Glitter Lucky, who kinda hang on to my life force as it is. What do you know? And she does talk to me inside my soul, even on the thumbnail. Very much, Dark Glitter Lucky. Thank you very much. Thank you, Elektra.
Come back anytime.
She would let go of my own life force, but she says, where's the fun in that? She doesn't want to. In fact, she's absolutely so fond and practically fond with me, she wants to marry me. Use the Iron Man health console. It almost looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. Pick up skill points. Ooh, a simulator disc. Why not? Load the comic mission now. All about Iron Man.
While I was testing experimental equipment in a foreign land, a booby trap went off, sending shrapnel into my heart.
Ouch.
I woke up to discover I'd been taken prisoner. My captor refused to give me any medical attention unless I created new weapons for him.
That stinks.
So in secrecy, I created a suit of armor with a built-in pacemaker that kept me alive. I wound up using the armor to help me escape.
The armor is a part of him, because it's like along with the pacemaker, that's like the power core, which is, it's kind of a terrible privilege, but it's a good thing.
And while that was the first adventure of Iron Man, I've had many others that were even more exciting. Like the time I had to face Ultimo.
Oh boy, defeat Ultimo! Ta-da! Let's see. Ta-da! That can work really well on my advantage. I don't like being there! Out of here! Hey fellas, pizza's here. I'm Iron Man. You forgot to say please and thank you because there are the magic words. Oh yeah, that's right. You're just mighty robots who don't have any feelings. Ultron warriors will have no match for me against this kind of mighty sufficient accuracy. You're gone!
You are looking weak.
Ooh. And good night, princess. Haha. They are energy resistance, I'll give you that. Down, Simba.
This one's out.
And you are done for the day. Here, let me help you. Ta-da! Who's next? Nope. Tiger! Tiger uppercut! Tiger uppercut! And you're done. Oh, I definitely need those tokens. Nope. There we go. Keep walking. Whoops. Really? And it's broken down. Oh! Yeah, since now that everybody knows in the HQ knows that I have Dark Glitter Lucky inside my life force, which is my own. So, of course, Saori doesn't mind. I mean, she is absolutely okay with that. And she says Dark Glitter Lucky's absolutely cool, even though she doesn't mind I get married with her. Great. I have a yandere girl and a person who looks like her who's completely crazy about me. Yeah, it must have hurt so much. But now, since, you know, Batman is now in the kind of, somewhat in cahoots with her, but glad she will not be bothered to bother me again. I wouldn't say that, but she'll be back. Of course, she does deserve my personal space and respect. Oh! Can't you rope Ultron Warrior? See, I'm busy here.
Okay, so who's next?
The guys who are trying to beat me, the guys who are trying to beat you up, Iron Man. Here, let me help you. Ow! Here, you do not strike me! Okay? Let me help you! Ta-da! You are going to go away. You will be struck down. Stop hitting your face with my fists. Here, first a Doombot and an Ultron Warrior. Oh! Oh! Ow!
That must have hurt.
Level up!
Time for an upgrade.
Oh! You missed! My mother throws better than you would! Up you go! Ow! Oh, you lose! Oh, that felt pretty good! Oh, come on! Go away! Okay, that is the last of them. Well, at least I'm making peace with Dark Glitter Lucky. I'm fine! Same thing goes with Saori the Yandere girl from Shujo City, which is not creepy! Which I had my magic moments with her back in Shujo City. Yay! Hopefully I'm gonna find more apps on the Google App Store, you know, the Apple. Ultima. Oh, what do you know? It's Mandarin. Hey, how's the Chinese food?
This just looks like another one of your oversized toys, Mandarin. I'll put it down as easily as I have the others.
Its enriched titanium casing is laced with vibranium, and the servo motors are 300% stronger than the previous model.
Is that a fact? Then I guess I'm going to have to think outside the box for this fight.
That works. I have a can opener and I'm not afraid to use it. Whoa! Ow! Whoa! Ah! I'm fine! You're gone. You know you don't like get punched. Ow! Shields! Oh, you don't like that. Ow! Ah! That's ow. Ah! You know, that really hurts. Have anybody ever told you that you do not like to squish spiders? Why don't you try to squish bugs? And don't try to hurt bats either. Ow! Your mom didn't try to... let's see. Your mother was a better fighter than you. So, Mandarin, have you ever tried Chinese food? We should do takeout. We can do a quick walk. You know, quick walk and walking on the sidewalk instead. Ow! I'm good. Why? Good night.
No one can defeat the Mandarin.
Wrong. You've just been defeated.
Say goodnight, Mandarin. You lost again.
Oh, that went pretty well. One body, one... Alright. Did so well, we can leave. We're leaving the simulator for good. Leaving the simulator. Well done. No, I'm not gonna talk to all of them again, because it's boring. Things are mighty interesting in the Iron Man's lab here. Or was it my lab? Or was it the other way around? Couldn't tell quite the difference. I suppose this is how it works when you wear different suits. It gives you a better power boost. What do you know? It's low. Is that who I don't know. Sketchbook.
I've heard people complaining about S.H.I.E.L.D. since we got back from the Omega. I'm telling you, it's gotta stop.
You trust S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I trust Nick Fury. He's pulled my fat out of the fire more times than I can remember.
But what about the experience on the Omega?
Look, Fury does what he has to keep the world safe. He ain't always got the luxury of playing by the rules.
Do you trust the Black Widow?
I've known her for a while. She's always been good in a fight. And Fury trusts her.
What about the information Weasel found on her laptop?
Unless that meathead Weasel comes up with better evidence, I ain't believing nothing against the Black Widow.
You're pretty loyal to Fury?
Of course I am. He's been loyal to me. After all the trouble I had with the Hand recently, I owe Fury my life a dozen times over.
What happened with the Hand?
Let's just say that evil bunch of psychos got hold of me and turned me into their assassin. It caused a lot of people a lot of pain. But Fury helped me out, kept me alive. And I'll never forget that.
Well, thanks, Wolverine.
Sure thing, bub.
Well, like I said, he may be scruffy looking on the outside, but on the inside, he has the heart of a teddy bear. I am so not kidding. Alright. Back to my office. Of course, why can't anybody say something? I mean, seriously. Let's talk to Dr. Hank Pym.
Hi, it's good to see you.
Do you know C.B. Cebulski?
Cebulski? Oh yeah, I knew him back at MIT. A real computer genius. Too bad he ran with the hacker crowd.
Really? What happened?
On a dare, CB tapped into the financial system of a major electric company and gave everyone 50 cents off their next bill.
Wow, talk about a deep pay cut. Was the CB caught?
Yeah, but I've got to hand it to CB. He never gave up the names of the other hackers he worked with, even when he was threatened with jail.
Do you know a hacker named Barouge?
No. Try Vision. I bet he'd know.
Thanks, Hank.
No problem.
Welcome. Do you have a question?
Whoa!
for me?
That is glitched! Wow.
Yes. He is a computer criminal from Canada, wanted in several countries for ID theft.
Is he talented?
Definitely. Barouge has executed several very sophisticated crimes, but I would recommend you stay away from him.
Why is that?
He is not trustworthy. The last time he was caught, Barouge gave the authorities the names of his accomplices in exchange for his freedom.
Do you know CB Cebulski?
No, but Hank Pym might. I am glad to be...
Unbelievable. I mean, that is just completely freaked out. Glitched. Miss Marvel just phased through. It's so interesting and weird. Wow, that is so weird.
Hey, what up?
What is SHIELD Priority Database?
Oh, that's where data for all the super secret projects is kept. I've never hacked it before, but I've always wanted to. Oh,
really?
Yeah. The SHIELD Priority Database is it's like one of the holy grails of hacking.
Who are these two hackers you're looking to meet?
They are the creme de la creme of computer geeks. CB and Barouge are the only two guys who've made their way into SHIELD files. Well, and live to tell about it.
But you're not sure you can trust them?
I'd like to think there's honor amongst thieves, but either one of those guys could turn me in, just for the fun of it.
I know which hacker you should talk to. Let's see, why not try to talk to CB Cebulski?
It's not like I got...
Oh boy. Do not have any critical quest. Find the ultimal schematics from Mandarin's Palace. Optional. Well, there's Jarvis. That should be everything. I mean, nothing goes on for the time being. But I do believe we are going to stop here for the time being and had a good talk with everyone, not to mention of the Iron Man Simulator. So yeah, why not? The name of the episode is called the Iron Man Simulator, especially where Dark Glitter Lucky talks to me in front of everybody. So yeah. And they're going to have to know everyone because Batman is going to tell each and every one of them, and I don't mind. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and tell me who is your favorite Marvel character in the Marvel Universe, including any Marvel supervillain, and which is an arch enemy or the anti-hero, whichever works best. So for anyways, this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your sensational, perfect Spider-Man who takes chances, makes mistakes, and get messy in Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom! Excelsior!